Hi, today I want to do a video for clarinet and saxophone players about reed first aid. At the moment it can be harder to get hold of new reeds and it can take a lot longer for them to arrive. So we want to see if you can work with what you've got and maybe make it a little bit better. So, if your reed looks like that, I'm afraid it's past it. There's nothing we can do for that one. It's not going to make any noise. However, if your reed looks like this, little chip in the middle, maybe a corner missing, something like that, that one's worth trying. It's worth persevering with because it should make some sound and it should be more or less okay. Now, you might put your reed on, get your clarinet out, your saxophone, start playing. It's just not responding how you want it to. It's worth checking the end of your reed. Is it nice and straight, nice and flat, or is it a little bit wavy and crinkly? Sometimes if you leave your reed on your mouthpiece in between playing, as it dries out it can go all crinkly, which is why it's a good idea to always take it off, give it a little dry and put it back in its reed case. So let's say we have got a crinkly reed. All is not lost. There are things we can do to improve it, even if we probably can't make it perfect again. First thing you're going to do is moisten it, so give it a lick, and then on the flat bit of your mouthpiece there, just give it a very gentle wiggle, trying to flatten it out again. Try both sides, be very careful. Hopefully that'll make it a little bit flatter and you can put it back on your clarinet, give it a blow and it will work a little bit better. Now, let's say you found quite a nice looking reed in your case, quite pleased with that. Going to pop it on. First thing you need to do to make sure give it the best chance of working well is make sure it's nicely lined up and nice and straight. So you've done that, very pleased with it, give it a blow. Doesn't quite feel how you want it to. You know those reeds that are in your case because you tried them once and didn't like them? Now is the time for them to come forth and shine. Let's say that this reed has played your low notes. It's really stuffy and really fluffy on the low notes. It's really hard to blow the low notes. But the high notes are coming out really easily. That means that the reed is a little bit hard. Now we can do something about that. If you wiggle it down a touch, just a little bit, not too much or it won't blow at all. So you've got a bigger gap at the top there. That can make a hard reed feel a bit softer. Always worth a try. But what if your reed is the opposite? The top notes aren't coming out at all, they just make a horrible noise, and the bottom notes feel really, really easy, perhaps a bit too easy. That means your reed's a bit soft. So what we're going to do is the opposite. We're going to move it up a bit. Obviously you can't do it too far or it won't work at all, but a little bit can make quite a big difference. So if you move it up a bit, it can make a soft reed feel a little bit harder. And it might just mean you can play a reed that you thought was useless. You never know. So hopefully that's helped you to make the most of the reeds that you have got at home. Always a good idea to find yourself a nice online music shop that's doing deliveries and order some new ones. However, in the time that it takes for the postman to bring those to you, you can be playing on what we've managed to salvage from your case. Okay, keep playing, enjoy your music, and good luck.